Alright, we're live on YouTube. What is up with my YouTube chat? Weird. Fixed. All right, let's see what we get today. Let's see what we get. Make sure everything's correct. What up, guys? Appreciate you joining. We got news at 10 a.m. today, so pay attention to that shit. We got ISM services, I think, right? Yep, ISM services, PMI. What up, what up? New setup, so might look a little different. Let's see if we get anybody to join today. All right, 5 minutes. Get back, ball, bam. Let's see if we want to dump off market rip, because if we look at a 15-minute time frame, let's go to NQ. Look at this shit, dude. That is just looking to be taken. Look at all this low resistance draws right here. All this just looks like it wants to be taken. And just form a rocket. Let's see what market rip does. She might want to come down lower. How was everybody's weekend? Was it good? Like Wong and J. Cole? Yes, sir. Okay, ES is continuing higher, NQ is just continuing lower. Makes sense. Welcome to market open. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Let's roll. Let's have a ball. Let's have a ball. See what we get today. J. Cole, dude, I was literally $400. I was $400 from passing phase 1 last night again on XAU, and I got stopped at break even. And you see it? Go look in the wins and losses chat or the trade ideas chat when you're done. We'll see what the next trade is. See if it's the next trade that I'll have him. I was at like 11 o'clock at night too. I ended up just playing some Fortnite. It's 2 in a row, dog. But it's all good. We already took out line session on NASDAQ. So I really want to pay attention. ES is almost up here from this Asian session / 4 hour / hourly. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Okay. I've got an idea in my brain. I tried playing on the PC, Wing Wong, but everybody's too fucking good. and it kind of pissed me off. So I just connected my Xbox to my PC. But dude, the graphics on this new monitor is insane. It's awesome. Yeah, dude, I would shoot at somebody, Wing Wong, and they'd build a freaking skyscraper in 2 seconds. And I tried to learn on the, I tried to learn on the computer, like keyboard. No, I'm an Xbox guy. And even when I connected my Xbox controller, those dudes are just, you shoot at them and it's just instant Empire State Building built, and then they snipe you. I couldn't even get 1 kill. It's just a different level. Juan. What up, Juan? I think I said that right. I don't know. Dude, what happened to Yas, too? We haven't had Yas in here in a little while. Nobi, Pluto, Eric, all these guys just disappearing on me. Yep. But that's why we take the slow, correct risk management route. Right? It helps you survive in times like that. Yes, it takes longer to get payouts and stuff like that, but slow, consistent growth compounds over time. And I'll say it a million times. It's better to focus on just becoming the trader you want to be. And it'll all happen. It just takes time. If you could survive times like this, dude, like especially last month, you'll be fine. But I feel bad for the people who are just learning, because it's difficult right now. But again, some strategies might work better than others right now. Who knows? So far we're up on the month right now, but we had a losing month. So this could have been a bigger day too. We left that runner run. J. Cole, you were with me on that one. We were up 600 per account at one point. We were supposed to make like 750 per account if we had that runner hit full TP. But then we got stopped out, break even. Where's this 15-minute? I want to see this 15-minute candle. We still have 10 minutes left. We might react off of this 15-minute fair value gap right here, and then continue lower. Take out London session hourly. We have this 4-hour and Asian session down below. I don't know if I want to continue lower than that, but we'll see what happens. I would like to see ES come up and take out this Asian session / hourly. You good? We already swept this hourly low though. Broke on the 5-minute on ES. Let's see if we want to keep continuing higher. That music's kind of loud, huh? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's perfect. Oh my god, don't dump right now. I believe we're gonna come take out these lows. But I'd like to see ES come take out this Asian session / 4 hour first, while NQ stays in this 15-minute fair value gap. And then we can see if we can find a trade on NQ. But we did break structure to the downside. I don't like the risk to reward on this. It's probably a big stop. 113 point stop. This could be a break-even level to target that. I'm not gonna take it though. It could be something. Yes, looks like poop. Yes, looks like poop. If I was on an eval, I'd take this. And this would be my break even, this would be my full TP. It's still too big of a stop for me right now. And we're still, the macro hasn't opened up yet. And we have news. We have news at 10 a.m. So I really want to see what happens on that. What up, Z? I'm staying away right now because look, ES looks like it wants to continue higher. We broke structure on the 5, we're respecting this 5-minute gap. ES is in this 15-minute, now NQ's in this 15-minute gap still, so we're playing ping pong in between. I don't want to guess which one's the leading index to which side. I want confirmation that both indexes are going to continue in the same direction. So I'd rather miss out right now and be patient. Especially because we're not in the macro time frame too. And we have news, which I already said. We've already swept out London on NQ. We did that at like 8 a.m. during pre-market open. The new setup is nuts. I appreciate it, homie. I'm still trying to get a feel for it because right now I have this big monitor up top and it's like I'm looking up, so it's like you might see my nose hair when I'm looking up. But it, like, you know, when you like get in a new environment, it just feels like you're not in your realm. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, feel it out a little bit, you know? It's like when I travel and trade, you trade on your laptop and you just feel like you're not in your, I like being in my office, if that makes sense. But this new monitor, dude, I can see everything. There's Pluto. What up, Pluto? What's the size on it? Sensitive wing walk before. It's the LG Ultra Gear OLED screen. 45 inches. But it's 45 inches and then it's like, it's thick. It's a thick screen. The one I have underneath, the bottom one, that's like facing up, that's a 50-inch screen. Which is longer, but the top screen is long. It's not as long, but it's thicker, so you have an overall bigger space. But it's a 5K monitor. It's pretty fun. It's pretty sick, especially if you play video games on it. Who do we got typing in the music section? Oh, it's Mr. Wing. It's Mr. Wing. Still staying patient here, guys, because again, price might want to wait. It's a Monday. We usually have no news Mondays. That price is probably waiting for news to drop, especially because it's ISM Services PMI. Which, no, I thought it said it already dropped it. Yeah. What time is it? 9:42. So we still got 20 minutes till news drop. NQ still respecting this 15-minute, and ES is respecting this 5-minute. So we could want to continue higher to this Asian session. I'm thinking of something like this also. We could want to come take this up before we move this way. Maybe we can form a 5-minute SMT off of that. But if we look like we want to continue higher, we have these draws above. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we got this high, we got this high, we got this high. Same thing over here on NQ. We got this high that we could target with New York above. That's this draw. But again, what I'm paying attention to is this 4-hour time frame also. Because we still never broke back to the upside. And if we take out our fib from this high to this low, we're respecting this level right now. This could be a spot where we want to dump down. But we'll see. We'll let the market tell us. All right, we know we took out London session high on both indexes, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna X that out for now. So don't got so much shit going on. I want to see what happens if we come up to this Asian session / hourly high. I want to see what happens with that. It's an hourly high on NQ and a 4-hour high on ES. Or we can see if we form a 5-minute SMT off of this high. That's a possibility also. But this 15-minute time frame candle, did it close yet? Yep, we inversed this 15-minute gap. All right, that's something to keep in consideration. What you gonna do with all that jump? Whoa. What you typing in there, Wing Wong? Put more music in here. What up, Dido? That was the sweet. We shall see. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll see how this. I want to see this 5-minute candle closure. See if we form a 5-minute SMT off of this move. But again, I kind of want to not care about that now because we did inverse this 15-minute fair value gap to the upside. But we still have all this low resistance draws and liquidity down below. All this looks like it wants to get taken. And this could be a new low we want to take also. From here. We still have all of that. And that's probably going to... It is a 15-minute low now. So... let's pay attention to that. We'll see if we get confirmation off of this. If we can come up and take this. But right now, I want to sit on my hands because we still have, how much time? Almost 10 minutes till news drops. So regardless, I'm sitting on my hands. Regardless of what happens, even if we get the setup within the next 10 minutes, I'm not going to be in a trade on ISM Services PMI because that could be a very volatile candle. So I'm just gonna observe. And then we'll see what we can get after that. That's the smart decision in my opinion. Ugh. Shit. Where are me headphones at, mate? NASDAQ broke structure on the 5. We're bullish on both indexes on the 5-minute time frame. I would assume we want these highs, these Asian session / 4-hour highs. Let's see if we get a reaction off of that. If we don't, I want to see that 10 a.m. candle closure because then we can consider targeting this New York / 4-hour above, which is this draw. There's possibilities. We could even come up, take out these draws, get a retrace into something like that, and continue higher. Which is a possibility. But we do have news. Say it again, and again, and again. Hard to see your analysis entry play out, and you're sitting on your hands because of the news. I mean, I understand your viewpoint on that, but you got to remember you're following you're looking at it as a money standpoint there. You got to switch your mindset to understand that you followed your rules for a reason. That's just going to build good habits in the future, and that's going to keep you more profitable in the future too, because you're following your system. You followed your system. You can't worry about the outcome because you did the right thing. Does that make sense? Because you could have been in a trade and it could have just instantly reversed down, especially if news drops. So you gotta put that into your mind. When you make a decision based off of following your system, you're doing the right thing. I know it sucks and it's easier said than done, don't get me wrong, but the more experience you keep getting and the more experience you get with your system, the more confidence you're going to build, and the more data you get over the long term, it's going to build more confidence too, of understanding why you trust your system and everything like that. Yep. All right, NQ swept this Asian session high, which is this high, but I don't know, maybe we can get a 15-minute fair value gap there. Maybe we can get a 15-minute fair value gap. Alright, let's see what happens within this 5 minutes. Let's see how this candle wants to print. Is he? I'm about to see what's he live on. YouTube? What's it on? Trump rings the opening bell on Wall Street to launch Trump accounts. All right, let's look at this 40 seconds. What are you doing? Let's see this candle. We know this hourly low got swept, so I'm gonna X that out. This is just I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Oh, what up, Nick? Sorry, I didn't see my YouTube chat. I'm good, how are you? don't know if you're still in here or not. Maybe we won't get anything today. We'll see. Nothing really exciting on news at all either. It's a new hourly high. What'd the 4-hour close like? There's a new 4-hour high. That's getting taken, dog. Let's X that out. We know we swept Asian. I'm gonna mark out this hourly. We have relative equal highs above. That's always been a 4-hour low. That's our 4-hour low. Let's look at the hourly. This is our hourly low. This is an hourly low. Swept this hourly low. Relative equal highs. Maybe we cover to this 15-minute and then come take those out. That'd be cool. We have relative equal highs, 4-hour highs too. Interesting. Right now, I'm either looking for something like this. We can look for something like that. Or we can look for something, if price wants to move quick, something like that. Or we can maybe look for something like that. Tree option. If those don't play out, then I probably won't take a trade. Especially look at this 15-minute time frame on ES. It looks like duty. But that's my mindset right now. That is my mindset.
Chevy trucks are as capable and hardworking as the Chevy people who drive them. They don't need permission to get going, and they all have that little extra something. Maybe you got it too. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Visit Chevy.com to explore the truck lineup.
We still never broke structure in the 4-hour time frame. We inverse this gap, but we still never broke. Another patient day, dude. Just patience, 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 patience. Based off the way I trade. It might not be a trade today, ladies. I'm going to give today till 10:30. I'm going to give today 10:45. If we hit 10:45 and we don't see a potential setup, I'm not going to take a trade. And then we'll cut it till tomorrow. So far, I've only taken one trade this month, which was Wednesday. And this was on my group of 5 accounts, on my Tradeify accounts. So we'll see. See, what I still want to pay attention to is if we mark out our fib from this level to this level. Is that where we want to start continuing lower? It's a possibility. We'll see. I don't like how ES is looking. ES is just chopping. It's been chopping since London session last night. Just gonna stay. I'm sitting on my hands right now. I ain't doing shit until my levels get hit. I like that 1 minute that took out Asian high. Just didn't see enough. What, when MQ took it out? What are you talking about this? What? Where? What would be your confirmation off that? Again, I don't know everything. I'm just asking. Everybody trades differently. What would you take off of that? Like inverse, break structure. I'm just curious. NQ just took these highs. Oh. Got a 15-minute volume imbalance right here too. I want to see how price reacts off this level. CISD. Okay. Alright. Okay. See what you're saying. Yeah, I just wanted to ask. Yeah, I just like asking. Again, I'm the type of trader, dude, that I will never act like I know everything. I know there's so many different ways to trade. And whatever works best for you, you do that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the correct way to do things, you know? Most people act like they know everything. But in reality, you're the one that gets the data for yourself and sees what works best for you. So that's why you shouldn't listen to anybody unless you're looking to get advice. Let's see what we get off of this. Let's see if ES wants to come take out these relative equal 4-hour highs, which I would think would. I really think would. But this is a little messy for me right here. I don't like this. I'm fine missing out to target these highs. Really want to see what happens and see if we form 5-minute SMT or something like that. But I want to see a 5-minute break, and then I'll scale it down to the lower. But we'll see if we want to keep continuing higher. That's a possibility. But we're going to be sweeping out higher time frame draws right here, these 4 hours. On NQ, it's just hourly highs. I believe ES would want to take those out. It looks like it's about to, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't even take anything here either. I'm gonna still sit on my hands right now, guys. So we'll see what we get. Today's leg day. Nose. Do you still work? No, I do not. I do a little bit on the side of something, but I used to be an athlete. But I don't like people getting into my personal life. No offense, brother. I'm here to learn, not teach trading. I'm here to just show the process of my trading journey. With all due respect. But my main thing I do right now is trading. Dude, we started doing good on Kick, and then I switched over to YouTube Live. It's gonna be consistent with that. We're just gonna want to. How many points until this draw? Oof. We have to move 283 points. See what happens when these highs get swept. Let's see if we start moving lower, if we just want to continue higher through them. That's what I want to see.
NetCredit is here to say yes, because you're more than a credit score. Apply in minutes and get a decision as soon as the same day. Loans offered by NetCredit or lending partner banks and serviced by NetCredit applications, subject to review and approval. Learn more at netcredit.com/partners.
We have this volume imbalance right here. We might want to come and respect this before we continue higher. Formed a 5-minute SMT off of those highs, but we have relative equal highs, so I really don't. I would have to do a 5-minute break or something. I truly believe ES is going to take these out. Look at the 15-minute time frame. These 15-minute lows or these 15-minute lows. What about here? I don't like how price slowed down. I don't like how we haven't taken those relative equal highs yet. I don't like how ES looks. This might be a no trade day again, but we'll see. That's okay if it is. I'm not here to be entertaining. I'm here to show the right things and the correct things to do based off my journey. My journey, man. I might mark out this volume imbalance right here. I really might. We'll see if we get there. We'll see if we get there. Okay. Boom. Alright. Take it. Taken like bacon. Now let's see what we get. Now let's see if we totally just reverse. So we're going to sit here and wait. Let's see if we either consolidate in this range and do nothing, or if we start pushing lower, or if we just look like we just want to continue higher. If we want to continue higher, what I would like to see is like an expansion move up and create like a 5-minute gap or a 15-minute gap or something like that. Then look for a continuation to continue higher, because we are sweeping out higher time frame draws right now. This is definitely a potential reaction to the downside, because these are 4-hour highs. And we still have these lows, these lows, these lows. We have these lows. We can mark out these 15-minute lows down below. which I'm pretty sure one of them is a 930 low. That's 915. It's probably 930 on NQ. Got these 15-minute lows. Those could be good break-even levels. What about on NQ? NQ, we have a 930 low right here. So we can mark out this 15-minute low. Just keep that as a 15-minute for now. We could come target that 930 low. We'll see. We'll see if we want to just expand higher. We look on the 15. 15. Let's take a look at the 30. Go on. See what happens here, because this, after sweeping a higher time frame draw, I don't want to go long right when we sweep buy side, because we still have almost 300 points to pump. 300 points to our final TP would be. Price could definitely continue higher, don't get me wrong. Mark's can do whatever it wants at the end of the day, but I want to stay patient right here. I want to see if it's going to fake people to the upside to continue this trend, or are we going to reject off these 4-hour highs and continue to lie? We shall see. I would like this to be a 5-minute low. Let's mark this out. See how this closes. See if it closes a 5-minute low. Yep. See what we get here. Still have the potential to form that 5-minute fair value gap I was talking about also, but we form this 5-minute low. Let's see if we break structure to the downside, or maybe NQ could come sweep this and ES will stay the leading index to the upside, which would be nice. And we can form a 5-minute S&T off of that. So we'll see if we get something. Staying patient here, dude. Based off of my data, not every time, but dude, I don't like going long when we're sweeping higher time frame draws, even though it looks like we want to continue higher. I at least want to see confirmation that wants us to continue higher. Like, at least if a 5-minute gap forms, if we sweep out this 5-minute high and form an S&T, or 5-minute low and form an S&T, I want confirmation, price showing me, all right, we want to continue higher here. But when I mark out my levels, I mark out my draws, and I look for reactions. That's how I trade. in this area, I want to see confirmation to show me wants to continue higher. So I'd rather just wait. I'd rather wait. I'm gonna go grab some water. That's just me though.
Mind if we make one more stop before heading back? I need to run a Target.
Let's RTT. You thinking dorm stuff?
Yeah, my mom gave me tips on must-have essentials, like a handheld iron for wrinkles.
Say less. Can I use it too?
Man, you know it.
Twin.
Find everything you need for college at Target.
This summer, Florida residents can buy a day and get a second day free on a one-day park-to-park promo ticket to Universal Studios Florida and Universal Islands of Adventure. Restrictions apply.
Copyright music, game music, chill out, radio, blah blah blah. We'll see if that's good. It's 3 hours long. That can work. Hopefully the YouTube live doesn't. Okay, hold on. See, this is what I want to see. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, guys, we have this all this low resistance right here. Even this low, dude. But do we want to do that? Let's see this 5-minute candle. Okay. There's that 5-minute. There's that 5-minute we were looking for. Now let's see if we can come back, retest this level. Right? Retest this level. While NQ comes out and we form an S&T off this 5-minute high as ES shows us that we want to continue higher out of this gap. That's what I would like to look for. We have potential. We look like we want to continue higher. I'd love to get in on ES though, so that we can index the upside. I'm fine with this going without me, dude. If it goes without me, without seeing my confirmation, I'm following my system. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. All right, we know we swept these highs. I'll just keep it for now. Just keep it for now. That's what I need that in my mind. We formed equal lows on the 1 minute. I love when people leave when things are getting important. Patience is a big one. You get bored. I am here to learn. What's good, brother? I'm just showing my process. So if you have any questions, you can ask them, but I'm just showing my journey. See if this wants to continue lower here, man. Let's see if we want to respect this 5 minute. NQ still hasn't given me confirmation. I really want to see these 5 minute lows get swept. I really do. I want to see if we either sweep them or start to break structure to the downside. But we definitely can respect this 5 minute here. I'm going to look at ES if we want to break structure. But I would look for a 1 minute break of structure, 1 minute fair value gap fill, equilibrium fill. Not just 1 minute break. Just because how price action is looking. That's why we stay patient. And look, these motherfuckers already left, and they're missing why we stay patient. Because they can't sit for an extra 5 minutes. Alright, we're coming down to those 5 minute lows. Let's see if we get a reaction off of this. that candle closure, man. Look at that candle closure. Let's see. Nine-point stop. 9 times 5 times 4. 180. You could go 4 on this one. Could go 4. So let's see. Could go 4. I haven't entered yet. Not entered. Still haven't entered yet. I like that bullish reaction. Let's protect this over 9-point stop. Just break even. Might go for this. I might go for this. Intuition's just telling me to sit out right now. This is what I'm curious about right here. Why I'm hesitating on this, because this 1030 high, NASDAQ just took out. I want to see if we form a 5-minute S&T and continue lower off of this, because we're sweeping out those 4-hour highs, like I was telling you about. And if we take 4-hour fib from this range, right, from this high to this low, we're literally right in this. I'd like to see this close, but we definitely have the potential to continue higher and take out these draws above. Definitely. But I'm going to determine after this 5-minute candle closure. I'm going to X this out for now, and we'll determine. That's what we'll do. I'm going to X out this 1 minute. We'll keep the 5-minute here. It's either I miss out on this or we were correct. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Because we still didn't form that 5-minute S&T because NQ didn't take out this 1015 low. We took out this other low at 1025. But I wanted a 5-minute S&T. I wanted both of these lows to get taken. Why are we just leaving this low right here when we came this close? That just doesn't make sense to me. So we'll see. I want to see if we form a 5-minute S&T off of this. And it's already 10:50, so I'm just going to sit right now. I want to see this 5-minute candle closure. If I miss out on this, I miss out on this. That's going to be my mindset right now. But this was a good entry, regardless. Entry's there. Stop below these lows. Target these draws above. It's still there. But I really want to see what happens here. See if we form a 5-minute S&T off of this or not. Or if we just want to pump higher. No 5-minute S&T form. I'm gonna fade it, dude. $11 a.m. macro might continue us higher. Look at that candle print. Jesus. If we come and take out this high, it would have been a good break-even level. This is what I was thinking about, but we'll see. Just biting on it. I don't know why. And I'm going to trust my gut. If I miss, I miss. Okay, now we're coming. Let me reevaluate here. This is at 1020 low. Okay, I just don't like how we're just like consolidating here. I really don't. And we still have all this, bro. Biting my tongue right now. Okay, now we're coming down and we're sweeping this low. We just formed an equal low here, so this is going to definitely get taken. Let's see if we tap into this volume imbalance right here and dump. Right here. Let's see if we get a wick out of this. So we inverse that, but we do have equal lows. We do have equal lows. I don't know, man. Something's just telling me not to take it. So it's either I miss out on this or not. If we miss out, I'm gonna be okay with it. But I don't know if it's maybe I'm just not a fan of how price action's moving. Peace out, Z. Peace out. See ya, see ya. So we'll see. But it'll be live tomorrow, Z. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bang, we ended up breaking above this high. Wow. I don't even think I'm gonna trade today, dog. I still want shorts. As crazy as that sounds. just don't like this. I think I'm just gonna sit out on this. This trade would have been break even. This was entry, this was stop. This was full TP. So we'll mock that up. This would have been break even. Alright, let's see the 11 a.m. macros opened up. Let's see if it pumps higher. You get hit break even, Z? Dude, we have equal lows right here, though. Break even still managed well, man. Break even's better than a loss. Oh, you still made money, dog. Yeah, you're chilling. There you go. Love the proof, also. Love the proof. It's just being transparent, baby. We love that. Not a fan of this, dog. Even if this plays out, I'm really not a fan of how price action's looking right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even with that job, dude, don't be rinsing your paycheck on prop firm accounts. That's what I used to do. And it still just doesn't go well with your emotions. Focus on what you're doing right now. Focus on those 2 accounts you have and slowly build them. Don't sit on the coins. Don't do that either, because I've done that before. No, but take your time, dude. Take your time on these 2 accounts. Prove to yourself that you can pass these accounts or whatever they are. I don't know if they're what kind of accounts are they? They Lucid? Or are they Tradeify? Lucid Flex? Yeah, so again, do you have to pass a phase? I don't use Lucid, so I'm not sure. Or is it instant funding? I forget what Lucid is. I've looked at Lucid before, though. Yeah, good. Smart. Smart. Have a game plan down. I like it. I like it. Wing Wong, I don't watch WWE, I'll be honest with you. Not a fan. Ah. You gotta bring back way people dancing Canadian. I'm with you. I'm with you. In the future, Wing Wong, when we have a lot of money, we'll throw like one of those 80s parties. Like you ever see the Grown Ups movie? That's what we'll do. We'll open up a disco club. That'd be sick. I could see you doing that. Disco. ever see that Indian kid that goes, disco time? I think they have it. Yeah, they have it. You know what time it is? A disco time! This would have been a long, grueling trade. We would have been break even anyway. So. I don't even like where that break even is, but with equal lows on NQ, I don't like it. I don't like how NQ's looking right now too. Like, look at the 1 minute. I think this is poopy diaper. I might cut it for today. Yes, I've watched the Zohan. It's a good movie. We have equal lows, dude. I don't want to take a low right now. Did you take this Wing Wong or no? Because if you did, I gotta shut up. Tell me to shut up if you took it. Or did you hold out? Because the setup was there, but I didn't execute. Did you take it? I think you did. But if you're saying that. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. It's just I wouldn't want somebody talking against my trade while it's in it. Just Mondays. I don't know why this freaking shit. Like, can we just get like? I want to mark this up. I want to see what happens. Deep break, regardless. You'd like to see those equal lows get swept before getting stopped at a break-even way. But that might cause it to get stopped out at break-even. That makes sense. Yeah, I know. That's like my trade yesterday, dude, on gold. It sucks, but it saves you from taking a bigger loss. Even though there's gonna be days where even when you get hit with break even and it goes right to your take profit, those days are gonna come. Those days are gonna happen. You can't avoid those, but you have a break even level for a reason. What you'd want to see is this low get swept and us get a reaction off of it. You don't want to see us break though. Oh my, we formed triple. No, we didn't. We're close. Yeah, dude. That's why I was hesitating on it. That guy left as soon as he asked if I still work or not. I don't get... Whatever I do outside of my life, I don't want people getting involved in. If that makes sense. I'm here to trade. I like that though. You would have like entered another position, you're saying? Yeah, I'm assuming that was off of this when we got this reaction out right here out of the fair value gap. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I'm pretty sure I'll go back and watch the live. I even said that's another good entry. I like that reaction off of that gap. This would have been a good entry too. Let's see, at least you'll hit it if it plays. I am see. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. See, I think this, if we sweep this low, these equal lows, I can push you higher. Because ES looks like it really wants to continue higher. It really does. Because we didn't break on the 4 hour yet. We'll see. Alright, we swept that low. This is where we could sweep and continue higher for you. Which I would like to see. Alright, sounds good. See, this is what I was looking for. See if we break here. And we broke on the 5 and the 15-minute time frame on ES. I'm an NQ. Dude, I think we might dump. All this down here. We didn't break structure on the 5 on ES though. Yeah, no. I wouldn't be upset with that, Wing Wong, though, if it does happen. I think you're in a good position, though, because it's a free trade, and it still could run. Yes, NQ is continuing lower, but ES has shown that we don't want to continue lower. But we did break on the 15-minute also on NASDAQ, and that's what I was looking for, because, again, look, look at the 15-minute time frame. Look at all this. If we draw even, like, a trend line, dude, like, no, I thought it would be... We already took some of that out. But I like all this down here, dude. Let me see the hourly time frame. Did we form that hourly low? No, we didn't. Is this really just gonna dump, dude, and not give us an entry? Ah. Did you get stopped? I'm sorry, Wing. Did you get stopped? Okay. Alright, that's fine though, but break even though, right? It's a good break even level though, dude. Earned a whopping. Listen, man, 42 cents times what? 7? That might be it might be a $5. You ever see the thing of let's see if they have the GIF. Get your blowjobs here with Ted. He's sitting outside. He's shaking the cup. Get your blowjobs here. I think that's so funny. I like your attitude with that, Wing Wong, though. You got. Can I? Only money, Johnny. Can I say something though, real quick? Because you like talking to me about this stuff. I noticed something yesterday. With I hit break even twice in a row before passing phase 1 on my FTMO account, and I felt nothing when it hit, and I thought that was cool because on times like that I usually sweat. I get anxious. I get upset because I get stopped out at break even. But I went back to the reality of it, and I was just like, dude, you followed your plan to a T. You had a break even level here for a reason because it has the potential to reverse. You were targeting this level because it's a good target. You manage your risk really well, which you just did all those things. And it prevents you from taking a bigger loss if price wants to continue lower. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's good. I like your mindset on that too, though, because yeah, it's growth, dude. You gotta remember, back then you'd probably just be the same way. Like you'd be pissed that break even hit. It probably still sucks right now. Don't get me wrong; it'll suck for 5 minutes, but you're gonna get over it. You're probably gonna go to the gym, and then we're gonna move on to tomorrow, which is cool, you know. So it's just like, again, it just shows you the growth you've done, you've accomplished over the years, or over the year even, of just trading every single day, dude. Showing up, being consistent. Yes, it just takes time. A lot of people don't understand that. You're like the only one that understands it. And it's easier said than done, but dude, it's just fuck. The market will test you in ways. The days are coming where you're going to get stopped out and break even. The days are coming where you're going to get stopped out at break even and continues to take profit. The days are coming where you miss out on an opportunity. You don't take it. It runs without you. The days are coming where you take 6, 7 losses in a row. Me and you have done that before. But what happens at the end of it? Yeah, we get close to our drawdown. We get in drawdown a little bit, but we always survive. We always survive, Wing Wong. Look at this shit right here. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. This is a good break-even level too. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. I wonder what this would be right here. 36-point stop. When have we seen that recently? When have we seen that? That's not a 180-point stop. What? 35-point stop on NQ. That's weird. I want a little bit more of a retrace. I want a little bit more of a retrace if it happens. I think we can. I want to form a new 5-minute low. Like Marquette Equilibrium or something like that. We still haven't broke structure on the 5-minute though on ES. Look at this motherfucker go, dude. Who likes dude's ass? What? Ling Wang's getting zesty up in here. It's just me and you right now too, dude, which is the funny part. It's hilarious. Everybody's gone. We don't even have anybody on YouTube. I agree. Blank. There's nobody in here right now. Look at this shit. Are we really just gonna pump back higher? I got some crazy ass music going on. Fuck that music on my YouTube live. It's probably so annoying. Yeah, I think that's what I was playing on my YouTube. This is funny, bro. Are we really not gonna break on the 5 on ES? I'm on my knees right now. It's 11:23. Wingwall, I might cut it for today. Oh my god. If this pumps to your TP Wingwall. Still didn't break structure in the 5-minute. We still didn't break structure on the 5-minute time frame on ES. Oh my god. We're coming into this volume imbalance right now. We have a 5-minute volume imbalance right here. It's a little cheat code Wingwall. I don't even think I've told you about the 5-minute imbalance yet. Or volume imbalance. Gosh, it's yeah, I understand that feeling, dude. Yeah, Mondays. Grr. Hashtag grr Mondays. Do they have that one? Probably not. Oh, they do. They do have it. Yeah, we both did it. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Alright. I'm not trading. Alright, whatever. Alright, Wing, I'm going to cut it. I'm not trading today. It looks like we just want to continue higher. And I don't really want to. It's already 12 o'clock almost. And I don't want to hold 300 points. I'm good. If I wanted to get an entry, it would have been over here. But if I wasn't in drawdown, I probably would have let her rock. But rather be safe. Yeah, especially because it's Monday. Especially because it's money. I think you managed to trade well. This is just going to be part of trading. It's part of it. Looks like it's going to hit now. That's crazy. What could we have even looked at? Let's see what we could have looked at. We could have marked out 15-minute equilibrium from this high to this low, which closed at 11 a.m. I mean, what? Break a structure? Something like this. Oh. It's all hindsight now, though. It's hard to say that because it's hindsight. It really looked like it wanted to continue lower. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. All right, Wing. I don't think I'm gonna trade today. I think the only opportunity that really presented itself was the trade you took today. I think you managed it well. I think it was a great trade. We'll see if that overall draw was correct. These 4-hour highs. Yeah, I'm done for today. All right, I'll probably give you a call a little bit later. Sound good? I'm going to cut it and then go from there. All right, make sure you hit exit all. Okay? Double click, triple click, double click, triple click it. Always. Exit all market. Exit all market. Even I do it. Just always do that every single time. Build that as a habit. So, all right. Peace out, brother. Good job today. I think you did good. You did everything you could. So, they should put an enter all button next to it. No, they shouldn't. Peace out, YouTube stream. We got nobody in here, but we're going to keep doing what we do. All right. Peace out.